Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. George, what's up this fine Wednesday? Well, not so really fine up here as it is snowing and freezing rain. So yeah, Coda is not going anywhere. And today we are going to be doing some more skateboard hauling. Now, you guys had mentioned before that I did have some problems with Vipers and Outlaws Peterbilt. Well, take a look. Yes, we do have Outlaws 379 out today. We've got a classic, classic in my sense, paint scheme on the truck, more of like a plain brown or tan, if you will. And we are going to be doing a whole bunch of skateboard hauling today. And we do have the Right Now Maximizer skateboard back out. And right now we are sitting here in Medford. Our first load is going to be going over to Burns. We're taking 36,000 pounds of marble slabs over to Coastline Mining. So without any further waiting, we're going to climb into the truck, get her fired up, and get going down the road. And if you see the badge there right on the truck, we are running a Caterpillar 3406 550 horsepower. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of testing with this a little bit ago, and I did not get any frame drops, so we are definitely going to give this a try again and see what happens. Oh, and yeah, we've got twin sticks at least for a visual today. I don't know how many loads I'm going to be doing yet. We'll probably be going my regular stream time of about 2 hours. And yes, I am sitting a little forward today, as that what some people were saying is that right mirror was actually causing the drops. So we're going to sit a little bit forward and see what happens. Oh, you mean the twin stick there, George? Whoops, that's what I get for looking. I went ahead and raised that top, well, the front axle going around a turn. That's what I always did when I was driving, so we're gonna try to do that today too. For this run where we're going to Burns, I'm not sure why it's not having us go up to Eugene and across, but we're going down into California. Yeah, the 379 that I actually drove was not a twin stick, it was just a straight 13. So, I mean, every single truck is different. And somebody is sitting too high in this seat. There we go, that's better. Now it's like we're sitting on the right at the bottom of the seat itself. Oh no, I don't have any skins for this truck, so this was just a color that I came up with. And stupid me did not change the steering wheel here, so let's do that. Yeah, that's what I get for not checking everything before I start streaming. Back when I was driving, the fastest speed limit that I know about was 65, so no, never been 80 in a real life truck. Nope, I run no traffic mods at all. The only thing that I did run was from JazzyCat, and that was a painted truck traffic mod that added in several different models of trucks, but those were high poly models, and I believe that might have been what was contributing to my frame rate drop too. Hey Brenton, how's it going today? Well, to be honest with you, I didn't know that JazzyCat ever did any sound mods. Yeah, Coast to Coast is at 2.7. I have it downloaded. It's in my mod folder. I just haven't put it into the game yet. actually not running any train horns, George. And since I've got lights on the visor itself, I've went ahead and put just not train horns, regular horns on top of the cab. Hey Sparko, what's up today? Besides it being snowy and icy outside, I am doing very good. My PC specs are listed below, George. And it's starting to get dated, but it's not the worst gaming PC that there is. Okay, my GPS, I'm not sure why it showed going down into California. We're actually going the right way to go to Burns. If it started happening when you started running that traffic density mod, go ahead and pull it out and see what happens. We're running a Caterpillar 3406E at 550 horsepower, and we do have Outlaws 379 that we're running today. And apparently I don't have any trailer cables either. Yeah, we'll definitely get that fixed. If I need to put a stand on there, I will go ahead and get that done. I'm not sure how realistic fuel actually works. Depending on the truck that I'm driving, I get better fuel mileage in the T680 and the 579 than I do compared to, say, a 389 or the W900. Hey, Thomas, what's up today? A lot more. I think it has more to do with what transmission you choose and the engine. And Caterpillars are known for not being very fuel friendly, so yeah, we've got that. To remember, we're running Outlaws here, so we may need to go back to the stand in order to get trailer cables to work. And that's the one thing, of course, I did not check. And this is the newest version of Outlaw Peterbilt for version 1.34. If you want to run, say, from Seattle, Washington down to Key West, you can definitely get coast to coast for doing that. I mean, granted, they are the southeast of the United States is pretty much, I would say, done. We've got Louisiana over into Florida covered. The Midwest is starting to come along. We've got Texas, Colorado, Oklahoma. The Northeast and the northern part of the Midwest is still pretty bare. You know, I didn't even look for that option. I just set it up for a 72-inch sleeper. Now, if we do run coast to coast, then yeah, I will run one of the ARI sleepers or a legacy sleeper, or the Eagle Bunk, whatever you want to call it. Exactly. And even the northern part of the Midwest, you get into Montana, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa. Outside of the Iowa 80, there's really not a whole lot to see. It's just basically a road and nothing on the sides, very little trees until you get into a city. if there's going to be any jailbreak signs, guess what? We're ignoring them. I would say after Washington and Utah, Idaho would be a good guess, and then we'll probably get Colorado with that. The next state that's going to take the longest, and it may actually only be one map team combined that would be working on it, would be Texas. Since that state is so huge, I can see that one just taking 1 year and that state only being released for that year. Well, whoever told you that, George, is wrong. As you guys notice, I didn't put any backup cab lighting on this or anything. That might have been part of my FPS issue also, was if you're running anything with Chrome, that's just going to reflect like crazy. So the more reflection that you have, the worse your FPS is going to be. However, we did go ahead and add some of the air breather lighting today. No, the 379 was a company truck. That company is no longer in existence. It was called Metal Transportation out of Oswego, New York. No, I do not have Vipers active at the moment. I've only got the Outlaws 379. The whole company was 379, so I would imagine if they were still in business today, they would be running 389s. I have not heard about that. Oh no, I see them all the time, George. I live right along Interstate 80. I'm about a mile away from there. So I see classic trucks and new trucks, everything all day long. If I was going to go out and truck spot, of course. We are going to coastline mining. We just passed through Burns. Like, how the hell far out of town is this? Yeah, this is more the desert side of Oregon. If you were going to pretty much draw a line right down the middle, the west side is going to be green. The eastern side is going to be the desert. They're definitely not your typical desert, say like the southwest, well, yeah, the south of California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico. It's definitely not like that. This road that we're coming up to here on the right, that's the road to Lakeview, and we are probably about halfway over to Ontario, or just about. So yeah, coastline mining is like way the hell outside of town. Hey Christian, how's it going today? Welcome to the live stream. Not really, George. The AI is still stupid as could be. I didn't even actually look to see where it is, but yeah, this is like way outside of Burns. Oh, sorry, that we went through Bend. Oh my god, I am stupid. Yeah, just ignore Coda, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. but we are going to pull into the repair shop here. I'm going to make sure that my trailer has some cables because right now it doesn't. Yeah, there's definitely more traffic during the day than at night. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and put an airline stand on because having no cables after watching them for a while, yeah, it just looks extremely weird. And there we go. Yeah, this is going to be fun to get out of here. Yeah, we're just going to make the AI stop here, I believe. Otherwise, we're going to sit here forever. Oh, there's our brake. Hey, train ride, what's up today? I'm sure if you create the sound file for it, you can definitely have that. Yep, I guess I deserve that driving award. What kind of phone did you get? No idea. Maybe we're getting something like that with 135. I mean, anybody's guess as to what we're getting in 135 is gonna be different. The only thing that I can say that we're probably gonna get is gonna be doubles. That's like me, train ride. I went from an S6 down to a Motorola E5 Play, since, I mean, I don't use my phone for a whole lot of things, basically texting and phone calls, and that is it. I don't need the latest and greatest. We haven't been told that yet, George. And here it is, dark, and I cannot see worth a damn. Yep, there's a Jersey barrier there, and I was gonna hit it. Probably gonna have to do at least one more pull up here, maybe. Yep, we're gonna have to do that. Alright, do we have anything here? Hey, sweet, we do. Where do you guys want to go? First one who says where we're going, that's where we're going to go. Alright, short trip with a 41,000 pound steel coil. Go ahead and take that job. And yep, the coil's on there. Hard to see, but we're there. guys, I'm not pulled that far up, but if you're gonna sit there and wait, hey, I'm gonna go. These way station signs, it was reported as a bug. Since we can't go into that way station going this way, hopefully those will get removed. Brenton, if there's anything going to Portland out of Ontario, we'll definitely get our way over to Portland since you do have that mentioned. We pulled into Coastline Mining, it was pouring down rain, grabbed a new load, it's like an hour later, hey, it stopped raining. Thank goodness, because I definitely wanted to run with the Jake brake more. Looking at the map, it's like half of Ontario sits in Idaho. Have you guys ever noticed that? Yeah, green would be good. You get into yellow, not so good. Definitely you don't want to be above 2,500 RPM. Now, if I'm starting out on a hill or whatnot, I normally shift around 1700. Otherwise, I try to keep my shifts right around 1500 RPM. Blue is just, you're probably gonna lug the hell out of the truck if you're down in that range. And yeah, this is a stupid detour that they set up here. There's really no way around it, so guess what? We're driving around it. Because all this is going to do is going to loop you around in a circle, and yeah, that I've heard people complaining about a detour in this area right here. You just get jumped around in a circle all the time. That detour is not always there. And detours are like random events. So basically when you run across one, it's not in a clear and you have to find a way around it. And this is my main gripe along with a lot of others, is we don't have the road network in ATS as of yet for that function to be fully work the way it's intended. There should be no reason to go on a 300-mile detour and then end up being late for a delivery. And yeah, that's what I get for starting in third gear. Stupid AI. Like really? I mean, a lot of the time, guys still do have their CBs on. A lot of them will have GPSs that will have real-time traffic on there. If they see a backup or hear about one, they'll automatically start looking for a new route to get around it so they wouldn't be late. we've got a, well, that's probably a pull-through part job. Nope, not a pull-through. I thought it was one of those, but we'll definitely be able to get in there on the other side. And of course I didn't back up far enough. Got to jack this here a little bit more. Alright, we got anything here going to Portland? Nope, let's check the global cargo market. Nothing going to Portland. We've already been, we left out of Medford, so we went from here up to here over. Klamath Falls, that's a different trip, but I really don't want to do that. That's going to take us back the exact same way. Let's see, that's going to direct us all the way back into the middle of Oregon, which I really don't want to do. No idea here. Alright, we'll just go down to Lakeview. We'll take a load of logs and take them to Heartwood. Or that might be Deep Grove. Closest probably would have been Newport, but I don't want to run all the way back across US 20. Sorry, trooper. game right now, California. And there's the load of logs. I didn't know you're able to pull logs out of a farm place here, but hey, whatever. And make sure we've got the trailer axle dropped. We've got quite a bit of weight on the wagon now. Very good possibility. Miller, how's it going? Welcome to today's live stream, and thank you. Miles, what's up? Great to see you. no, we're in Oregon right now. Don't you go anywhere, Mr. Trooper. I wouldn't say mountains like you would see in the Rockies, but definitely there are some grades here. And that's exactly why I'm not going to 8 high. I may be running at 1500 RPM, but there was no point we would be downshifting near immediately because of this grade right here. Yeah, Washington is next, and then later this year we're more than likely going to get Utah. Junior, what's up? Currently, we're on our way down to Lakeview. Oh, great. Chicken coop coming up. Are we going to get pulled in? Yep, we're getting pulled in. Since GPS is blocking that, we're gonna pop open the GPS here. And look at that, we are well under the weight limit. We are probably going to see the International Lone Star before the 2018 Cascadia. We're probably not going to get the Lone Star until the last half of the year, and that's if everything goes well. Once a SES gets the truck built and tested and whatnot, they do have to submit it over to International Navistar for final approval. Then, once they get that, it will be released to the general populace. By the amount of beeps. 5 slow beeps is going to be a bypass. 5 quick beeps followed by another 5 quick is a pull-in to get scaled. I am not sure about. I would have to ask my brother. The company my brother runs for normally do not run them. However, they do allow the drivers to purchase the units and pay for the subscription, which is like $15 a month. Not every state uses pre-pass either, so that's one thing to take into account. It doesn't prevent you from getting pulled in. When a lot of states will have a weigh-in motion on the road, say maybe a mile before the scale. If you ever see a metal plate sitting on the road, that's what that is. So what the pre-pass actually does is connected to that. When you run over those, they will get an estimation of the weight. If you're close enough, they'll pull you in to take a closer look at the weights instead of doing, say, if you're like 78,000, they'll pull you in, but if you're only 70,000, they'll give you a bypass. I would imagine there was cruise control around in the 70s. Heck, it was available for cars. looks like a lake to me. From Lakeview, I'd rather go into Oregon than California, run across the new section of 140 that they added one more time, so that is going to be my goal, at least once we get this wagon empty. It's definitely more green than any state that we've got so far. Washington, I'm not sure if it's the same, like the western part of the state is green and the extreme eastern would be desert. I have no idea. Yeah, I am not backing around that corner over there, so we're just going to pull right in up here. And there's a pallet in the way. Are we going to run over it? Yep, we had to run over it. That's sweet. Alright, what do we got here? Anything going to Nevada? Nope. Let's check the global freight, global cargo market at least. You kidding me? Nothing going to... Nothing at all. Alright, 1180. We've got about 40 minutes before we're done streaming here. Well, I guess we are, don't want to go back up there. Might as well just take some construction material down to Plaster & Sons in Sacramento. pull out of Deep Grove and we get into a traffic jam. How lovely is this? I'm trying to remember what Plaster & Sons is like in Sacramento. Is it a work site or is it like one of the, like I'm going to say a warehouse type deal? Now, there's been a lot of talk about that also, George, with getting doubles. I wonder if they're going to be adding multiple drops to doubles. So you've got one trailer going to one location and then another trailer going to another. At least in the latest teasers for Washington, it was the urban landmarks, you were able to see doubles in AI traffic. Right now it's either New Mexico or Oregon. There's quite a few back roads in New Mexico. It's not just all interstate. Now, say if you're going to go from Gallup to Clovis, yeah, that's pretty much straight interstate right across 40. Say Albuquerque to Raton, you're going 40 over to 25. Not 25, but oh yeah, it would actually be 25. You go up through Santa Fe to go up to Raton then. I would imagine you would. Washington still has a lot of forestry going on up there, so I wouldn't see why not. hell all this traffic is coming from. It is a lot of traffic for a vanilla. Nope, that's the only one that I'm running right now. Some of them do, others do not. It depends on the complexity of the models, actually. Because this is more about the driving than it is driving 14 hours and then sleeping. And construction material, hey, that looks like marble slabs to me. Am I pulling a double trailer here? Yeah. How in the hell did that happen? Well, did we even get our load? Does it say that we're loaded? Yeah, apparently I've got an invisible load on the wagon right now. Well, that's just proof that SES listens to their fan base. how's it going today? Great to see you. Oh yeah, I'm dealing with snow too. Right now it's more ice than anything. Have to fix this glitch with this trailer, at least with this load. I've done it with the other ones. This was one that I didn't check and I thought it was working. Apparently not. Oh, I did all my running around yesterday. I am in the house. I've been in the house all day long, and I'm one of the lucky ones that gets to work from home. So basically got up about 7 o'clock, got my coffee, went to work, and got some dinner, and here I am. There is a deer crossing. The deer will cross the road in front of you. You will have no chance to hit it. And I haven't seen that yet. I don't even believe anyone has caught it on video. I wouldn't be able to tell you because I haven't seen it. Now, does anyone watch 359 Twin Sticks at all? If you guys are into truck restoration, that is a channel you should definitely check out. The guy is extremely knowledgeable. He got a 79 359 that he is restoring, and the project is coming along very nicely. the rescued 77 359, that's been sold and onto another guy in northern Pennsylvania who is going to completely restore the truck and put it back on the road hauling tankers. So that is, or not tankers, dumps. He's going to be hauling a frameless dump. So that is, I'm waiting to see some videos on that. If he does make any, that is. Your ass moving there, Van. I'm gonna run it off the road. If you want to make a truck loud, get rid of the mufflers that are in the stacks and run straight pipes. Until the 379 came out, yes it was. Yeah, I noticed that when I've got the updated version, there's no 389 parts in this at all whatsoever. If we get a 359 dash, then it will be the Outlaw Peterbilt 359 379. that's two of the most iconic Peterbilt trucks ever, the 359, 379. If you go back to the cab over days, you're looking at like a 351, which I would love to get that mod, but I'm not paying for it. There is one mod truck that I am considering about buying, and that is a Freightliner FLC. So basically, the FLB, you've got a cab over. The FLD is going to be either a flat top or a full stand-up sleeper. The FLC actually is a long-nosed Peterbilt, but it's the little brother to the Classic. I'm gonna have to look for that, George. I didn't know that there was one on there. Yes, it is a long-nosed tractor, and there's no side skirts or anything on it, and it is a straight flat top. You would search for John Ruda on Facebook. That's JONRUDA. FTG was running that truck last night, and I found out what the cost was. Since I don't have my Facebook anymore, apparently if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to have to recreate one with my real name, which I really don't want to, but if it comes to it, I'm going to do it. I believe it is. Yeah, Bart's trailers are well worth the price, but at $18 a pop, they are a little bit on the more expensive side. Yeah, 4,600 pounds, I was wondering why this thing felt so light. And I thought it was more like 40,000 pounds for the building material. Famous 2 times, thank you so much for the hosting on Mixer. I do appreciate it. Exit's coming right up here. I don't believe it has anything to do with the emissions. It was part of it, but it's not the new Interstate 80 and 5 split. I am going to call it quits here for this evening, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you haven't caught it, my name is Akoda. If you did enjoy the live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, slap that red subscribe button. Want to get an email every time I go live or upload a video? Then tip on the gray bell. I do hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday evenings. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.